Hello friends, welcome. My name is Conchita and today I will be teaching you how to make red pozole. And I'm not telling you that this is the traditional way of making it because to tell you the truth, I don't know what's the traditional way. We all make the pozoles in a different way. Okay, this is the way I make it. This is the way I like it. And I hope you like it too. I'm using pork meat, as you can see. If you guys don't like the neck bones or the pig feet, I do recommend for you to use at least 1 or 2 pieces because this gives the pozole a really good flavor. Okay, I am also using garlic, bay leaf, onion. I have like a medium-sized onion here and it's cut in 2 pieces, powdered cumin, salt, and I'm also using the knorr, and it's the chicken flavor. You can find it at almost everywhere, all the Spanish stores, Mexican stores. I also have hominy, okay, and this is the original. There's actually 2 kinds that Juanita makes. They make the white one that I use for the menudo, and this is the like the yellow one, and this is good for the pozole. And if you go to the store and you look at them, they're gonna look different. The other one looks really white, and this one has like a yellowish color. And like I said, it gives the pozole a really good flavor. If you can't find this brand, there's also this brand, and it's like a yellowish color too. And it says maíz amarillo, and this is what we're looking for, especially if you're making the pozole. So as long as you find something that says maíz amarillo, you can go ahead and buy that one. It doesn't have to be the special brand. Just buy whatever you can find that says maíz amarillo. I'm gonna be using dried chiles to make my pozole. I really don't like to use the powder ones. I like to use this type of chiles because I have more control of all the ingredients that I'm mixing into them. But if you can find something that you like the powder ones, go ahead and use them. I am using Chile, California, Chile puya. You don't have to use this one. If you don't find it, that's okay. I like to use it because I think it gives the pozole a special flavor, but you don't have to use it if you can't find it. I'm using pasilla ancho and also the Chile guajillo. If you can only find the Chile, California and the Chile guajillo, it's okay. You can go ahead and use this too to make your salsa for the pozole. The first thing that I want to do is blend my onion, my garlic, and also a little bit of the cumin. I'm going to mix all this together. I like to blend the onion and the garlic together because I really don't like to be fishing for them when the pozole is done. If you don't want to do it like this, you can go ahead and just pour all this stuff into the pan with the meat. I have my meat here already in my pot, and I also have my onion and garlic, and I'm gonna add my bay leaf inside. I'm gonna pour all my onion, some salt. You don't have to add a lot of salt at this point because we're gonna be adding salt when we make our chiles. I have 4 cups of water here, and I'm going to add probably 2 more cups. The total of water that I'm using here is 6 cups of water because of the amount of meat that I'm using. I already have my dried chiles. They're already clean, and I'm gonna show you how I clean them. You can go ahead and wear gloves if you need to. Some of these chiles are really hot and some of them they're not at all, so it depends. But if you're not used to working with chiles, I would recommend for you to use gloves. I cut the stem, and I also cut my chiles like this, and I take all the seeds out. I use a wet paper towel and I wipe them, or you can go ahead and rinse your chiles. It's up to you. So what I'm gonna do right now is put all my chiles here on this pot, and I'm gonna put water. I'm gonna take it to the stove, let the chiles boil. As soon as they're boiled, you're gonna turn off the heat and leave it there until they are soft. We want them to be soft before we blend them. And this is the total amount of water that you want for your chiles. It's probably like 2 cups or so. Before we put the lid on, we wanna mix everything together with a spoon. Now I'm gonna put the lid on, and we're gonna make sure that it's not unventing. I'm gonna put it in manual, and I'm gonna put it for 15 minutes. And that's it. You're just gonna leave it alone for 15 minutes. After the time, I did a quick release, and as you can see, I don't have no more space here to put my hominy. So I have a bigger pot here, and I'm gonna pour all the meat into the big pot. I also have my cheese. I have onion and garlic in here. I'm gonna add some oregano. It's probably like a tablespoon. I'm adding all the chiles and also the liquid. If you guys don't like oregano, you don't have to add oregano to the salsa, but it gives the pozole a really special flavor. Since I need more liquid, I am adding some of the juice from the pozole, and it's like a cup. At this point, I want you to check the consistency of your chile, and as you can see, it's nice and thick, and this is the way I want it. If yours is too runny, you can add some hominy to your blender and blend it again, okay? This will help your salsa get a little bit thicker, but only if your salsa is... So now, we're gonna pour our salsa here with the strainer. And as you can see, I did not use the whole thing of the salsa that we made. So you can save this salsa in the freezer and use it later to make another pot, or you can use it to make menudo. Okay, because I do have a recipe to make menudo in the Instant Pot. It's really good. And yes, you can use the same salsa. But as you can see, it's ready. And it smells so good. And it was really easy to do. I hope you guys do give it a try and let me know if you like it or not. But I know that you will, okay? And this is the way I make it. A lot of people make it in a different way, but it's really good. And that's it. I'm gonna leave it here for another 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I hope you guys like my recipe. And if you do, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Have a wonderful day. Bye.